let's take a look at the top Tesla accessories that range from wacky and wonderful to just downright useful for your everyday driving. I will always give you my honest opinion, and I am not sponsored by any of these companies, so I will be as brutally honest as I can be. Oh, tough round. What'd you shoot?
82. How about you?
82. Nice. Yeah, I shot 117. Hey, you want a cold drink?
Sure.
Here you go.
No, thanks.
No problem.
Is that a fridge in your car?
Yep. Our first product here is a refrigerator in the trunk. And I thought this was a novelty at first. I asked to review it because I thought it was funny, but this thing is actually quite useful. I've come back from golfing and just grabbed a cold drink before. I'm out here in the nice nature in Big Bear. And yeah, after a long hike, it's great to just have a fresh bottle of cold water. So they have these for the Model 3 and Y. The one on the 3 here is 20 liters, and the one on the Model Y is 35 liters. So almost double this, which is crazy. And you can see right here, I have probably like 15 to 20 cans and bottles assorted. I could even fit more on the top here. This thing will still close, no problem. So even at 20 liters, this thing stores a crazy amount of space and drinks. I had a few concerns when I got this product. One, I didn't know if it would stay on the whole time when I just leave it in my car and just drawing power. And two, I wanted to know how much power it actually draws. To answer the first question, this thing basically plugs into the 12-volt outlet in the front console. And this outlet is of course powered when you're driving, but it will also stay powered on when you leave this car in Sentry mode or camping mode. So if you want your refrigerator to stay on, then just leave on the Sentry or camping mode. And then I was wondering how much power this fridge draws. So it draws 45 watts, which is honestly very good. And that means with, for example, this car has an 82 kilowatt hour battery, that this fridge will only draw at most 1 to 2% of my battery every 24 hours or every day. I personally don't leave the fridge on all the time. Since the plug is in the front, it's really easy for me to just unplug it from the center console. And if I need this for a camping trip or a golf round, or even just going to the grocery store, I'll just plug it in on the drive there, and then it'll be nice and cool by the time I need it. This fridge comes with the replacement top cover, so that means it has air vents, which lets the heat escape. So that was another thing I was wondering about, but they thought it through. In summary, these fridges are a little pricey. I do have a discount code that you can use if you so wish to, but honestly, it's very useful and it's kind of fun to show to friends. The sub-trunk really is a perfect place for it to live. Are you tired of your crusty, dirty carpet floor mats? Well, I am. Let's get rid of them. These are all-weather floor mats sent to me by Jawa to review. They're meant to perfectly fit inside the Model 3 or Y, whichever one you get. And they're made out of TPE. They feel pretty good. Feels kind of like a rubbery plastic material. I was really excited for these because I'm tired of the carpet floor mats. The carpet ones are, one, really hard to clean, and two, they have just gaps everywhere. So dust will just get in the cracks and eventually end up below your carpet mats. I can give you my honest opinion, and really, these are fantastic. I chose to review these floor mats out of a few other brands because one, I like the design. Two, Jawa seem to be a reputable brand and seem to make pretty good stuff. And then three, these have maybe a unique feature that others don't. And you could already see, these are much more of a bucket design. So there's gonna be no dirt that slips through the cracks. The old floor mats, they just had a separating line here. So just all the dirt would get caught up right there, and there's still dirt left over from my old floor mats that got caught underneath. These ones won't let any of that happen. It'll be easy just to take out this whole thing and just dump over the dirt. I really like the look of these. It's got this nice texture, so you won't be sliding around. And yeah, it just looks rugged, and I quite like it. Maybe they could remove the branding. Not crazy about that, but yeah, I can't complain with the quality of these mats. I really like them. One fun little feature with these mats is they have this indent here. I wish I had an umbrella to show you. It could actually just store your umbrella right here, and it won't slide around. They made these fit perfectly on the 2024 Model 3s. I was initially concerned that it wouldn't fit very well, but this fits way better than Tesla's OEM carpet mats. Like, this is tight. That is tight right there. Look at that. So good. I'm genuinely impressed, guys. So I'm gonna have a much better time cleaning my car now with these floor mats. Okay guys, and the fun feature I wanted to show you, and what kind of made me pick these floor mats to be honest, is this built-in tissue box. It's got this thing right here which stops it from sliding around, and it's just a perfect fit. And honestly, I think a touch of class, I don't know, it's just little things like that made me want to get this. So your passengers can just grab tissues. I just grab it from the front back there. I'll just reach behind me and grab a tissue when I'm driving. All blacked out, really great if you have the black interior. It comes with the floor mats. It looks great. And I just like the little touches that this company does. And yeah, Jawa is not paying me to make this. They did give me the floor mats for free, but I don't know. This just makes it pretty cool. Here's the USB-C docking hub from EV Base, and it's probably my most used accessory so far. In terms of functionality, I would probably give this a solid 9 out of 10. In terms of looks, maybe more like a 7. It blends in very well, but there's still, some noticeable gaps that kind of stand out here. And in terms of build quality, honestly, probably a 3 or a 4. I do like the magnets here that kind of slide back and forth, but it's a very cheap plastic and it can get dented very easily. The charging speed is great. It is really nice to have these kind of like extending cables that you can kind of just choose whatever length you want. And then when you're done, you could just let it go and fly back. The cable is this nice flat rubber material and no problems with it so far. It feels fairly durable, the cord at least, maybe not so much the case. Since there's only one USB-C port in here, this is a really good way to get maximum charging from the front of your car. It plugs into this 12 volt down here and gives you an extra 2 USB-C male ports, 1 USB-C female port, and then 1 USB-A female port. I'm quite happy with the functionality of this. I use it all the time, especially when I'm charging up things like my GoPro. It just perfectly lifts up and I can choose the exact distance I need and plug it in. So really, in summary, like I said, it's extremely functional. I think they can improve the looks, close up some of the gaps, make it a little less cheap material, and then I think that would justify the price. But the usability already is very good, so I would consider buying this one for sure. If you enjoy Tesla and other EV content, please give me a subscribe. It would really help out a small channel like mine. And huge shout out to my current subscribers for helping me get to 2,000 subs. This is not possible without you. Up next, we have this wireless charger from magbak, and they also sent me their phone case as well. It's a magnetic phone case that pairs with their charger. It's a 10-watt charger, so it charges your phone pretty quickly. And in summary with these, I'd say there's some good and bad. So the good, I like the design. I think this is probably one of the most minimal, best looking designs in wireless chargers out there for cars. It's pretty nice, it just fits in this top corner here. The wire management is okay, just a limitation of the car. There's only one USB-C charger back here, so you have to route the wire all the way through, and I found a few ways to hide it, like getting it under the floor mats. I'll show you that. Definitely on the good side, it's one of the best designed, best looking wireless chargers there. Another positive is that this one does not overheat your phone nearly as much as the car wireless charger does. Because this one's right next to the air vent, it gets some cooling from the back, so you don't really have to worry about overheating. When I use the car's stock wireless charger, it will probably overheat within an hour of using it. And another good thing about this, even though it's not adjustable, like you can't change the angle that they designed is very good. So with this one, you can use FaceTime, for example. It's the perfect angle and it works. And if you don't want to use your Tesla navigation, then you could just put Google Maps on here and navigate that way. But now let's get into some of the things that need improvement. For one, it's on the pricier side, around $100. It is a pretty premium product. The materials are good, but it's definitely a little pricey. Two, I think this is good if you want to FaceTime people or need navigation. But otherwise, when I'm not doing that, I prefer to take my phone off of it because I just want a little bit more visibility when I'm looking out. Hey, Katie.
Hey!
Do your friends ever get in your car and make a weird face? Well, they're trying to tell you your car stinks. I know my car did, so I'm sure Katie was happy that I got these scent diffuser sticks from Jawa. Okay, I've been rolling with the scent diffuser stick for about a month now, and I do really love it. I just like to hide it behind my screen, resting on the air vent, so it just makes the car look cleaner, but it looks nice. It's well enough designed that it just matches the rest of the car. So you can just put it in front of you if you want to. But the sticks don't last very long. I I got this Morning Dew. That's the scent you get, but you can choose other sticks. And it maybe lasts 2 weeks at most, but I found a hack to save you some money. So I'll just take out the stick, if it can come out, and it's pretty absorbent. So what I'll do is just take some of my eucalyptus oil here. You can just grab anything and dab it on here, and it'll absorb it pretty good. It's just like any scent oil you want. You can put it on here and save a little bit of money. So I definitely recommend getting the stick itself from Jawa. It's very nice, feels good, and you don't have to spend ridiculous amounts of money by just getting your own oil. Just like that. I love eucalyptus. One of the most common arguments Tesla haters will say is that Tesla's build quality is bad. And honestly, before 2023, they were right. But now you have Model Ys and these 2024 Model 3s that are coming out with much better build quality. With the 2024 Model 3s, you get Alcantara everywhere. And honestly, it just left me wanting more. I wanted more Alcantara in this car, everywhere, every surface that I touched. So I asked EVBase to review this Alcantara set of covers for the car. It includes this cover for the center console. You get a bunch of Alcantara strips for the rest of your interior. And it is genuine material. It feels very nice. It feels like real Alcantara. It even comes with this replacement front trim. So on the Model 3 standards and long ranges, you get the cloth trim. On the performance versions, you get the carbon fiber. So this is definitely not for the performance people. Keep your carbon fiber. The material feels nice. It fits very well, but it doesn't really match in color to the side panels. This one is more of a brownish color. It's got a brown tint to it, and it's really not a perfect color match. I would say it's not extremely noticeable when you're in this black interior. It's kind of dark in here. It's hard to tell the difference in colors, but to me, it is slightly noticeable. I do enjoy the feel of this when I rest my arm on it more than the kind of like fake leather that Tesla uses. I'd say if they can get the color matching perfectly, this would be a very interesting buy. But for now, it's kind of like a 50-50. It is noticeable, and it kind of just stands out a little bit. And up next, we have this touch-up paint from Jawa. Many people know this by now, but Teslas have very thin paint. They get chipped pretty easily, and I already have a chip from a rock right here. I actually took this to a track day where there's a lot of gravel on the road, and it was kind of a miracle that I didn't crack a windshield or get more chips in my car. I think this is one of the most crucial accessories you can have if you want to keep your car looking fresh and new. Don't mind all the bug splatters. I just went on a road trip, but this is what it looks like before I apply the paint. It's gone all the way down to the base plastic, which the bumper is made out of. And yeah, it's pretty ugly. So let's apply some of this paint and see how we can fix it up. So they have a bunch of different colors. My car is the pearl white, and it should be a perfect match, but we're gonna find out about that. And just brush it on. And it comes with the fine detailing brush, so we could actually get in here and clean up some of the edges. To be honest, I could have done a better job maybe filling the hole a little bit more with paint, and I think it would look better then. But for now, I'd say it's a slight improvement. Up next, we have a 3-piece set from Jawa, with 2 of them being these collapsible organizers that if you have a Model Y, you could put these under the driver and passenger seat and get extra storage. So these are pretty cool. Unfortunately, they do not work on my Model 3. The seats are not high enough. And this kit also comes with these microfiber towels. So you have one that you can just put over your hand. I like to keep this in my front seat. I like to clean my screen with this one. You also get a small one and this really large one for cleaning the car's body. And next we have these carbon fiber door handles from T-Art. Now I've actually made a video about these before and wanted to show them again because these ones are really sweet. So these are real carbon fiber. It's not just some sticker. It's a full-on plate that just sticks on to your door handle like this. And they fit really nicely. If you put them on correctly, then they're perfectly flush and work with the car door. I've gotten several compliments on these from friends and even just random people on the street so far. And yeah, just love them. Makes the car feel a little sportier. and it matches nicely with the rear wing on the back. You can get these in gloss or matte finish. In this case, I got the gloss. I didn't pay too much attention to the finish, but I think the matte would look cool. I think it would pair with the matte finish of the rear wing a little better. Even so, even with the gloss, it still looks great, and I'm so happy with these. And the final product we have here are these Puddle lights from T-Yard. I also made a video about these in the same ones as the carbon fiber door handles, so I won't go on about them too much. But basically, they're super affordable, look amazing, and I'm happy I put them on my car. I'm also keeping them on my car. Thank you for making it this far into the video. Let me know in the comments what type of content you want to see next, and I'll see what I can do. I'll see you for the next one.